Hey guys, it's Jeff. Thanks for checking out my video today. This one's going to be on a product called the OSight-C. This is a competition open emitter red dot for your RMR cut pistols. If you're interested in learning a little bit more about it, we're going to take it to the tabletop. If you enjoy what I'm doing here, you want to help a small creator, like, subscribe, and share. You know how it goes. Anyway, to the tabletop, I'm going to be bringing it closer to you and giving you my thoughts about it, all the tech specs and all that sort of stuff. So stay tuned.
Devil in a red dress, call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang bang, got my hand on the trigger. The devil in a red dress, call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang bang, got my hand, bang got my hand.
All right, guys, so what we're looking at here is the OSight-C. Like I said, this is an open emitter optic for your RMR cut pistols. It is a circle dot or just a circle, so you do have multi-reticle capabilities with this guy. It is a large windowed optic, so you know you can see here that is a pretty large viewing window in there. Hopefully it'll focus for you. I may do a cut here to get it to focus. There you go. That's the circle dot. Obviously it is for, with the large window, it is going to be more for your competition use. OSight as a company, you know, they come from OLight. It's a sister company from OLight. They just got onto the market about a year and a half ago, and they've been priced really competitively, guys. So if you're in the market for a new optic, I think the features of this guy are really on par with what everyone has really come to expect from an optic these days. It does have motion, you know, shake awake. It does have battery saver. It does have, you know, the door on the side for you to access the battery compartment. You know, windage and elevation as we're going around here. There are your buttons on the side. You can pick any one of the different reticles, dot, circle dot, or just the circle. So let me just kind of go through the specs on this real quick. Large field of view, multi-coated lens engineered with advanced anti-reflective lens coatings. This sight maximizes light transmission for unmatched clarity, allowing you to quickly lock onto targets and pinpoint with pinpoint precision. The 0.95 by 0.75 window delivers a great sight picture, ensuring fast target acquisition and quick follow-up shots. What is that saying? Well, it's a big freaking window, right? It is a big window. So if you compare it to, say, you know, what is this one? This is the HE407, right? So that's a typical hollow sun optic. It is larger. I mean, you can obviously make that out, right? So just wanted to show you that. Not really a comparison between the two products, even though they do compete. Side loading battery uses a CR1632. It's got a 3 MOA dot and a 32 MOA circle. Obviously, the combined two together. It is using the RMR, like I've already mentioned. It does have the motion sensor function. So function sensor activates OSight-C at the slightest movement and powers down after 3 minutes. So after 3 minutes of inactivity, right, the battery's it's gonna do a battery saving feature. So it's gonna shut the battery off. You're not gonna have to worry about that. Once you pick it up, it is going to auto activate. Now, it doesn't have the auto brightness feature like on, if you saw my I think it's the SC video, where the closed emitter optic that I got, it does have a light sensor, so it does auto bright, auto dim, which is fine. I mean, that's a cool feature. This one doesn't have that though. It is squared off, so you know you can set it down and not have to worry about it rolling. If that matters to you, I don't know if it matters to most people. It is a protected window, so you can, you know, smack it against a table. It's not going to pop the glass out very easily. I know there were a lot of complaints about these when they first came out about losing zero, and OSight listened to that. They did go back and address that problem. So if you have one of those, it is covered under warranty. But I haven't heard about that reoccurring. You know, these are not. I mean, they're pieces of glass on the top of a moving piece of steel, right? You want them to hold up. I think they do hold up. You know, people are putting thousands of rounds through their guns with these optics on them already, and they're holding up just fine. Are they indestructible? No. Can they break? 100%. So, you know, just take that into consideration when you're looking at any optic. I mean, any optic can break. How much are you out if it does break? You know, what's the warranty look like? OSight does have a good warranty. I think it's, I'll put the specs on the warranty in the on the screen here so you know for exactly what it is, but I want to say it is pretty good. Other than that, I mean, I don't really have a whole lot to add. It's an inexpensive optic. That's the other point I do want to add. If you look at the price for these things, these are under 200 bucks, right? You can find them all over anywhere you want under 200 bucks. You compare that to the largest competitor in the segment, and you're going to pay quite a bit more for one of these. So, you know, if that matters to you, if you're looking for just as good or good enough, don't overlook them. I mean, they've come on strong on the market. They put out decent flashlights. They got a lot of criticism for some of their flashlights for a while. They addressed those criticisms, and they're in the business of being in business, so they don't want to put a bad product out, and they've shown that. I don't think everything's a home run with them, but they're definitely listening and adjusting and trying to improve and bring better products to market. So we win when companies like this feel a little pressure, and I think they're feeling it. So let's, you know, if you're interested in checking it out, I don't think your money would be poorly spent. I've enjoyed it. It works really well for my needs. It's a, you know, competition optic on a large pistol. This is a large optic. It is a large optic. I'm not going to carry this pistol in a concealed carry fashion. This is an outside the waistband duty belt kind of gun for me. So anyway, good optic, no complaints, easy to pick up. The daylight brightness on the brightness setting is very easy to pick up in the daylight. No issues with that. So if you are in the market, I think you would be spending your money wisely to at least investigate this company to see if it's worthwhile for your needs. Anyway, with that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. If you like what I'm doing, you want to help a small creator, you want to help promote this type of content and let these manufacturers know that you like getting your content from this channel, like, subscribe, share, comments in the comment section. If I got anything wrong or you want to hear any criticism or any feedback, I will be going to see these guys at SHOT Show. So if you have anything you want me to ask them or tell them, let me know in the comment section below. With that, guys, stay safe, stay active, stay vigilant, and stay in the fight, because the fight for our rights never ends. Take care. Bye-bye.